computer. Doing radio and entertainment in 2015. There's a certain amount of it that relies on digital technology. And it's like so frustrating. It's not like the internet is down. It's not like the computer's broken. It's like, nope, the mice don't work. Hey, do you have the fart button ready? I don't think we're going to have time to get to the serious topic of the day, but you got it ready to go? This is an important story to have. There we go. Other sound effects that we want... Sometimes we can't find them as quickly as we would hope, but for some reason, the flatulence button always close at hand, which is handy. There's a new social network. I can't even say the name of it without laughing. There's a new social network called Fartners.
Partners?
Fartners.
Like partners, but with an F?
Yeah.
Partners?
Yeah. There's a new social network called Fartners. I'm never going to be able to get through this story. This new social network called Fartners has a simple goal. What is the goal of Fartners? This new social network.
Let me guess.
Yeah, guess, because I can't talk.
Let's see. You find somebody who has this similar interest in flatulence,
well,
or
kinda,
is it
but not
have
really.
to do with how often?
No.
Yeah.
New social network Fartners. The goal is sharing. Oh, I'd email the story to you and let you read it, but I can't because I can't get into the computer.
I Googled partners already, and I'm in.
All right. I guess there's always that. The goal, sharing the sound of your flatulence with your friends, family, and the whole world. They're billing it as a, quote, social network. Good for your ass. I'm making an account right after we get off the air. I guess it's probably a...
I just found the Indiegogo for it.
Oh, God.
And, yeah, if you support it, you get a free Fartners t-shirt. It's pretty cool.
I guess it's a good sign for humanity that it took until 2015 for somebody to come up with it. But I'm kind of surprised no one did it sooner. Basically, you sign up, you fire up the Fartners app anytime you feel some gas coming and hit record. Then your flatulence shared with your friends, followers, everyone else on the site. They can rate it, comment, share it. So... it's sort of like Twitter. But I guess you could say instead of sharing their brain farts, people share their actual farts. Oh, right now, Fartners only available for Android users like me. I'm actually going to donate to this. They're doing a crowdfunding campaign to raise money for an iPhone version. They've raised $1,635 of their $10,000 goal. You can get the app by searching Fartners in the Google Play Store, and you can go see how crowdfunding is going by searching Fartners on Indiegogo. What have they gotten up to so far, Funkhauser?
Like 17% of what they need. But they have a great little...
Don't let your funniest moments go to waste. Share them on Fartners. Fartners, the social network for your ass.
Freaking incredible. Oh, my God.
I would donate to this.
I'm going to.
I would like to see this happen.
Never donated to an Indiegogo campaign before, ever. But I will be doing that.
We have till April 5th to make this happen.
Even if it's just $1, just to show that I'm with them in spirit. Oh. Oh, God.
They have their t-shirts. There's a fart out t-shirt, a Lucifart t-shirt, King Farther, and Farth Vader.
So awesome. Oh, how many? 6 minutes left?
Yeah.
Do we want to discuss the pro-life GOP broad that says it's okay for kids to die in the name of God?
Probably should.
Probably shouldn't. All right. Her name's Christy Perry. And, she's a pro-lifer. Very, very strong pro-life. Ran on a pro-life platform to get elected in Idaho. Republican state representative. Gone on the record saying that the state has no right to protect children from their parents who refuse them medical treatment that they need in favor of faith healing. And she clarified the whole situation. She said, oh yeah, children do die. She also said it's fine with her if Idaho children kick the bucket in the name of God. Now, this is a really deeply religious section of Idaho. And her district, well, it's got a whole bunch of followers of a religious cult, followers of Christ, whole bunch of different religions that are just like, medicine, not for us and not for our kids. Followers of Christ who are, let's be clear on this, a cult. They're not really into this idea of giving your kid a medical treatment if it's a life or death situation. They want to leave it in God's hands. And she went on the record saying that these people are so prevalent in her district, the, quote, followers of Christ cult, are more comfortable confronting death when it happens to their children. She said, I'm not trying to sound callous. Ooh, the callous ship sailed a long time ago. But people calling for reform want to act as if death is an anomaly. But it's not. It's a way of life. Ooh. Yeah. Now, here's the deal. This is why she's speaking up about it, because there's a proposed ban on faith healing. She said it would violate religious rights of her constituents. The legislation, it would limit faith exemptions for medical care in the state's child neglect law. It was proposed after a string of incredibly preventable child deaths in her district. 12 kids. 12 kids died, and they were all children of this particular religious sect. Most of the kids died from things like sepsis, pneumonia, really easy to treat cases of food poisoning. Yeah, here's the thing. You grow up, you become an adult, you're in charge of your own life, you're a big boy or a big girl now, legally emancipated from your family. You're legally allowed to make your own decisions about what medical treatment you do or do not seek. But when you're a kid, well, it's the same, by the same token, college freshmen who aren't of age yet are ill-prepared to deal with reenacting scenes from 50 Shades of Grey. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand what's going on. These are adult situations for adults and adult decisions to be made. Which is why you get sort of 17-year-old college freshmen going, ooh, yeah, let's reenact 50 Shades of Grey. 17-year-old girlfriend, 16-year-old girlfriend. In the movie, there was some protest over this. I guess your protest is just like in the movie. No, she didn't want it done to her. She wasn't ready for that. Now you're going to jail. And now you've brutalized your girlfriend. Done something that will probably scar her for the rest of her life. Had you been adults and had you been able to talk about this like adults and go into it like adults, it's a situation that could have been avoided. But you're not adults. You're not emotionally equipped to deal with it. You're not emotionally equipped to make these decisions. Same as these kids who are children of this particular religious sect. They're allowed to make big decisions about faith healing when they get older. And if they decide, I ate some bad street meat and I could take some Ipecac and live, or I could just die on the toilet the way Christ undoubtedly wanted me to. And that's a decision to be made when you're an adult. Not a decision to be made for you by your psychotic parents. But I digress. Let's hear the justification of this. This woman in Idaho has gone on the record, Representative Christy Perry, saying that this ban on faith healing would violate the religious rights of her constituents. Even after a dozen child deaths in this particular faith healing sect, all the kids died from things like pneumonia, sepsis, food poisoning, stuff that could be treated really easily by a doctor. But no, let's leave it in God's hand. She says that it violates the First Amendment right to refuse medical care for their children on religious grounds. She says those trying to reform the laws are denying the sect their religious freedoms. Interesting that someone that ran on a pro-life campaign only too willing to let children die, as long as it's in the name of God Almighty. But I hope she gets cancer.